Of course, with all that snow comes the joy of a winter commute tomorrow morning in West Michigan.
The joy. I like that, Janice. Yeah, and if you have to drive through it, Michigan State Police say be prepared. Michael
Martin is live with what you should be thinking about tonight before you head out onto the road. Michael?
Janice, Max, yeah, we go through this every time we get significant snowfall here in West Michigan, but the reality is, well, it never hurts to get a reminder. State troopers will be out in force, ready when cars inevitably start sliding off the roads, but you can help keep yourself and everyone else safe by being prepared and knowing exactly where you are at all times while out driving.
Slow down. The pavement may look clear, but there may be an icy sheen on it.
It's straightforward advice. Slow down when the weather gets bad. But of course, not everyone is going to heed that warning, so you should be prepared for a worst-case scenario.
Keep an emergency kit in your car.
Make sure you've got a blanket, bottles of water, some granola bars or another snack, a shovel, and some sand or kitty litter if you get stuck. Fill up your gas tank and keep your tires full of air. And if you're involved in a crash,
the best thing to do if your car is able to be moved, you and whatever other vehicle were involved in the crash, move to a safe location so that the troopers can get to you and take that crash information.
Stay in your vehicle, but if you keep your engine running, make sure your exhaust pipe isn't covered by snow.
Because a lot of times what will happen is you'll go into the deep snow and that will clog your exhaust pipe, and then carbon monoxide can leak into your car.
And when you're on the road, especially in the Grand Rapids area, make sure you know exactly where you're at in case you do need to call 911.
When troopers are responding to multiple crashes, we need to know an exact location of where you're at. And a lot of times people, especially in the Grand Rapids area, get confused between 96 and 196.
And if you see a crash or a police cruiser responding to one on the side of the road, stay slow and move to another lane if it's safe.
And I think if we all have patience with one another, that helps when we have to drive in inclement weather.
Just remain present, remain aware of your surroundings when you're on the road. Be prepared and know where you are. And MSP, they closely monitor the amount of crashes that troopers are out responding to at any given time. So if they're getting backed up, they have folks ready to be called in. And bottom line, if you don't have to be out on the roads, stay home. For now, live in the newsroom, Michael Martin, Fox 17 News.